Hello, hello. Zendikar Rising quick draft today. It's me, Ricky. My hat is on today because it is cold, and today I brought my friend a yurt the Turk. 5,000 gold. Let's do this. All right, what do we have? We have Nighthawk Scavenger. Ooh, completely overpowered. No Mage Domination, also overpowered in draft. Merfolk Windrobber, not too bad. Colony Ambush is okay because it doubles as a flip land. Makindi Ox, Seafood Stalker, our favorite rogue in the set, Seafood Stalker. Glacial Grasp, Chilling Trap, Hunger, Hellhound, Adventurer Waits, Skyclave Sentinel, Highborn Vampire, and Shell Shield. Nighthawk Scavenger because we are rare drafting. So we are looking for black rogues, maybe blue. Ooh, the Jerboa is always fun. We have the Shadow Stinger. I think that's what we're going to get because that's going to be two extremely powerful rogues already, and we do need to get cards into our opponent's graveyard. Vastwood Fortification, very boring, but it is an instant and it is a flip land. Core Celebrant, always very solid because it is 1/4. Prowling Felidar, we had a lot of luck in our other drafts with Prowling Felidar. Not sure that's our colors this time. Chilling Trap, Glacial Grasp. Expedition Skulker is a rogue. We could consider that, but I think Shadow Stinger is just better. Mind Drain, Expedition Champion. Scale the Heights, way better than we thought it would be, this card, if you're in green. Tuk Tuk, Rubble Fort, and Tormenting Voice. So Shadow Stinger it is. Stick with one color first. Stick with the rogues. Allied Ambush. We're in rogues, not necessarily in white yet, so maybe not. Skyclave Plunder. We only have rogues, but this card is excellent card draw. Akum Warrior, Meh, Expedition Healer. Smite the Monstrous, Inordinate Rage, Cleansing Wildfire, Marauding Blight Priest. Could ease us into the Cleric space. Skyclave Squid, Nissa's Zendikar, and Territorial Scythecat. So, sticking with black seems not too bad of an idea. I think we're going to go with Marauding Blight Priest because that still allows us to pivot into white for some alternative life gain, which is slightly better than Malkar Blood Priest. If we get them both together, we can consider getting some party stuff going because Cleric is pretty good. Cleric, Rogue. So let's start with overpowered card draw. Last time we drafted this, most of the time when we cast this, it cost 5 mana. We died the next turn, even though we drew a bunch of cards. So, yeah, let's go with the Blight Priest. Let's stick with black. Another Gerbil. Ooh, another Shadow Stinger. I think that's an easy choice then. Disenchant, Kabira Rider, Cleric of Chill Depths. Seagate Colossus, Reclaim the Waste, Kazandu Stomper, Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort, Cunning Geyser Mage is the bounce. An excellent card if I do say so myself. But yeah, can't pass up a second Shadow Stinger. Mind Carver, ooh, is not bad because we are playing that theme. Mesa Lynx, Negate, Dreadworm for a finisher is pretty solid. Fisher Wizard, discard a card, draw a card. Stonework Pack Beast if we are speculating. Sizzling Barrage is excellent, but black-red isn't the greatest in this set. Mind Carver would be pretty nuts if we consistently got a Nighthawk Scavenger out and we got some way to mill our opponents. Rogue, Cleric. We might want to try some party member shenanigans, so maybe we'll pick up a Stonework Pack Beast here. Still lets us pivot to other colors. We're not really losing much here. In fact, like the Mind Carver might wheel. So let's try that. Just realized the turret isn't in the camera, so let's put him in there. Yeah, there he is. Okay, Jurega Visionary draws a card, very good. Field Research, draw 2 cards. Deliberate, Protector, another Sizzling Barrage, and some party member shenanigans. Ooh, another Rogue though. However, it is very expensive and not that great. More Clerics. So we don't have any life gain here. We have some party members. Oof. This is a Wizard. It is green. We haven't seen anything that great. Sizzling Barrage is a good standalone card. Field Research to draw cards. Well, Sizzling Barrage is pretty good. It can get creatures. It can get creatures out of the way. If that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, I think I'll oof, but drawing cards and getting a party member. Yeah, I think I'm gonna speculate on the Visionary. I don't think it's gonna make it into our final deck, but hey, let's take a look. Pressure Point, Tazim Royal Mage. Oof. That's a Wizard. Destroy target land, landfall, Inordinate Rage, Lagak, Ascetic for a Cleric that is fat, Kazandu Stomper, Nectar Pot. Cleric, Rogue, Wizard. That's Wizard, but that pulls us to blue, and we don't have any instants or sorceries yet, so maybe we just get Turn Timber Ascetic. Maybe we do a creature-heavy deck. Creature-heavy party member deck. Let's try that. Core Celebrant, Wizard, Cunning Geyser Mage, Living Tempest, and Blood Reckoning. Blood Reckoning could be pretty good if we have a whole bunch of just, you know, pure creatures in our deck. Spare Supplies is never bad. Or we could pick up Cunning Geyser Mage in case we need to pivot to another color. Blood Reckoning, return target creature card to your hand. That's pretty handy with rogues. Let's speculate first. Let's speculate. I think we're pack 1. We can afford to speculate, so let's speculate. Skyclave Sentinel for a potential flyer. The Ox is not what we're playing. Shell Shield is pretty good. Highborn Vampire is a warrior, but it's a very, very vanilla creature. Indestructible, draw a card that has 1 counter on it, so that's kind of far. Top 5 cards, put a creature, put the rest in your bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card into your hand this way, draw a card. At worst, let's draw a card. Shell Shield doesn't do us much. That can get us a warrior. None of these are very good. Well, if we are playing creatures, Skyclave Sentinel might not be bad. It is a flyer, so let's try that maybe. Chilling Trap. A Mind Drain is pretty fun. Ooh, Scale the Heights could work with us. We're playing, yeah, well, we can get some 1/1 counters on Sentinel, on some of our rogues, make this ridiculous. Yeah, so maybe we're settling into black-green. Yeah, the Zendikar could work for us. More random big creatures. Spirit Supplies, draw cards, why not? Dreadworm is a nice top-end card. And, ooh, 2 Sizzling Barrages in a row. Oh no! We see the red rare. If it doesn't have a 1 counter, return it to its owner's hand. So really, it's 5 to cast for 5. Wow, this is a huge creature. I regret everything now. Wow. If we had picked up those that second Sizzling Barrage, that would have been excellent. So all right, let's see if we can make this work. We're definitely not going for blue. Brushfire Elemental is also possible now. Holy crap. Ooh, but I think the Taiju Blight Blade might seal it for us. I think we definitely... Ooh, another Sizzling Barrage. Wow. Too bad this guy is double red. But yeah, the Blight Blade I think is just too good. Although the Zulaport Duelist can help us mill cards. No, I think we need to start with the Blight Blade. It's just too good. Another Cleric. Whenever enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Horn Beetle, Protector, Dauntless Unity, Chilling Trap, Wildfire, Skitter Sneak. Ooh, another Rogue. That could be fun. Feed the Swarm, I think, is what we're going to get, though. That's very, very efficient removal. Canopy Baloth is pretty solid, but not as good as Feed the Swarm. Another Ascetic, not what we want. Vanquish the Weak. Ooh, and Feed the Swarm. Wow. Wow. Power 3 or less. Feed the Swarm. This is an instant, so let's pick up an instant since we already have a copy of Feed the Swarm. Let's try that. Seafood Stalker. Another Ascetic. Sentinel. So I think right now we're really looking just for more support cards. We already have a good base of rogues. So let's see what we can pick up. Seafood Stalker, no, definitely not. Another Skyclave Sentinel, not good enough. Royal Mage. Creature get +1/+0. We don't have really any way to mill opponents except with the Shadow Stinger. However, it can get pretty big. +1/+0 is kind of fun. Has 1/1 counter on it. Ascetic. Oh. Let's hope Mindcarver comes back. And maybe we run 2 copies of Skyclave Sentinel. You can't ever go wrong with flyers all that much, even though if they come in with Defender most of the time. We do have some 1/1 counter. We can try and find some 1/1 counter fun stuff. So yeah, let's go for it. Ooh, another Shadow Stinger, 3 Shadow Stingers. Oh man, we're definitely locked in here. 1/1 counter you control, that's pretty excellent. Constrictor, but yeah, we're definitely getting the Shadow Stinger again. So our deck is definitely going to be revolving around the Shadow Stinger. So we just want to pick up a lot of cards to help that out. Scale the Heights is also 3 to cast, unfortunately. It does give us a 1/1 counter, but I think we need to get our curve a little bit better because we have way too many cards at 3 to cast right now. So yeah, let's get some low casting cards. Adventurer Waits is also not too bad. Blight Priest is also not too bad, but again, that is a 3 to cast. Yeah, we might as well actually just pick up Adventurer Waits at this point so we have something to play on turn 2. Relic Amulet, Scale the Heights. Oh man, that is... none of this is too good. No, we don't have that many wizards, so we're gonna go with this guy. Mind Drain is 3/3. Ziliport Duelist is 1 and it has mill. Sizzling Barrage, I guess. Alright, and now we have nothing. Adventured Waits, I suppose. Mostly because we don't have anything else left. Oblivion's Hunger out of Desperation, and Utility Knife. Hey, that's actually not usable. JK. Ooh, we are rewarded a little bit if a land entering... oh, that's a landfall card. Wow, that's a mythic. I wish we were playing landfall. That's awesome. It's big. Rockslide Sorcerer. Nahiri's Binding is really great. Vanquish the Weak is pretty good too. Ooh, okay. Conundrum, a very bad card, but it is a rare, so we will have to pick this up, unfortunately, because we are doing rare drafting. Territorial Scythe Cat, oof. It's a lot of good cards not getting picked up. Vanguard. No, we don't have warriors. Sacrifice a creature as long as you have cleric. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. It's kind of fun, but it's 3 to cast. Not what we're looking for. Living Tempest, Chill Depths, Skulker. Ooh, excellent. Another 2 to cast rogue that can give us Death Touch as long as we have other rogues, and we have plenty of rogues, and it's 2 to cast. So what's not to like about that? Shadowcat. Sacrifice that creature, put 1 counter on it. Whenever creature you control with 1 counter dies, draw a card. Could be good. 4 to cast, Blood Price. Sneak. Well, the Shadowcat. Shadowcat gives us a mana outlet. So yeah, maybe that's what we go for. Oh, another Vanguard. Chilling Trap, Sellsword, Glacial Grasp, Utility Knife, Dauntless Survivor. I think that's what we're gonna go for. It gives us 1/1 counters. Although we do have the Skulker here. That's a rogue. That's a warrior. We don't have any payoffs, but a 1/1 counter might not be too bad here. That might make the difference. We have plenty of Death Touch already, so maybe let's spice it up a little bit with Dauntless Survivor. Wow, so good. Kitesail Cleric coming in late. Celebrant, Practice Tactics, Risen Riptide, Zendikar, Blight Priest, and Blood Reckoning. So we have a lot of good creatures, so if we want to trade fast, we probably want to get the Blood Reckoning, and I think that's what we're going to do here. We want to be trading nice and fast. Mind Carver, another Blood Reckoning, so maybe it's time to pick up our Mind Carver here. Skyclave Plunder comes back all the way at the end. Wow. Well, Might of Marasa, I think, is a good pickup here. 1 combat trick could make the difference sometimes. Snarecaster, another Sentinel. Yeah, I don't think we need so much. We don't need that guy so much. I'd rather have the Skyclave Sentinel. Zendikar is 4 to cast, Adventurer Waits. Well, none of this is really playable, so I guess we're going to have to go with the Zendikar. Mucklord is 3 to cast, unfortunately, so that's probably never going to see play. We have 1 copy of Oblivion's Hunger, so maybe Mucklord is 1/1 counter, so maybe we go for that. Blood Price is the only thing in our color here, so that's easy. Utility Knife, we're never going to run 2 Utility Knives, so I'm going to pick up this Lizard for my collection. That's a lot of fatties already. This really is just a giant creature. We don't have any landfall besides indestructible, so that doesn't actually help us all that much. So let's see what we can do here. We'll take out those. We'll keep all of our rogues. Take that out. We'll take out Adventured Wait. See how our deck looks without that. Our support spells are going to go in this column. Feed the Swarm, Might of Marasa, Spare Supplies. I think we can take that out for now. Dauntless Survivor, our cheap creatures. This is 1/1. We don't need the Pack Beast because we don't have any party member payoffs. We don't have any life gain, so that can go. 1/1 counter is good. Kill Spell is good. Scale the Heights is kind of what we're trying to do here. Blood Price, not so good. That has 1/1 counters. This is Zendikar. Wow, that'd be pretty hilarious if we got all of these out. But we probably don't need to be running so many of these because at the end of the day, it's still just a 4/4 haste. Dreadworm, we don't need the Cleric, so a 5/4 body that gains us 3 life is probably not as good as our Dreadworm here. Green Warden is a massive creature with reach, which I think we can keep. So do we need any of our Adventure Weights back? I don't think so. Shadow Stinger for our rogues, gargoyles, rogues, Human Warrior. Look at the top 4 cards, put 2 of them into your hand and the rest. Yeah, we might need to draw some cards. We need to cut 2 cards, so probably don't need a million Skyclave Sentinels, and let us take out let's take out Blood Price. I think we're not looking to combo. A lot of our creatures are pretty self-explanatory and self-reliant, so we might not need that. We just want to get creatures on the board and start swinging. So because we didn't draw any or we didn't draft any hardcore combo cards, we're just creature heavy. 15 creatures. Everything is intended to support the creatures and get them big enough. Smash through with Death Touch and mill some cards. So we do have 3 Shadow Stingers that can help us mill a lot of cards, so we might actually want our Mind Carver back. Our Mind Carver can be a great finisher. So yeah, I'm actually going to try and add that back, and we will take out the Scythe Cat is 1/1 counters. And it's our Mana Sink. So maybe, yeah, maybe the Crocodile goes away, because I'd much rather be casting those on turn 3. So we have 14 creatures for a creature heavy deck, which actually is not great. However, we do have a whole bunch of Death Touch creatures, and we have Blood Reckoning, which will bring them back. So let's see